Welcome artists! I'm so excited to bring you this video on how to create this beautiful and fun mixed media Zentangle paint splash. This is a continuation of when we learned how to draw a paintbrush using contour lines. Check out that video if you haven't already. The materials you'll need are a white cardstock or a piece of paper, watercolor paper cut 2.5 by 14.5 inches, pencil and eraser, Sharpies, ruler, circle stencils, watercolor paints of your choice, paintbrush, scissors, and hot glue or a glue stick. The elements of art that we will explore in this lesson are line, shape, color, and principles of design, variety, and repetition. In particular, pattern, elements repeating in a recurring and regular arrangement. Now let's learn a little bit about the art method that's inspired this, the Zentangle. Just like the name implies, it's a Zen-like way of creating, which involves repeating simple patterns to create unique works of art. While Zentangle drawings can look complicated and intricate, you don't need to be artistic or good at drawing to try them. In fact, you need no prior experience at all. Zentagle was created in 2003 by husband and wife Rick Roberts and Maria Thomas. Zentangle art can be spontaneous and free-flowing or very deliberate. There are typically no erasers. However, as we learn, we're going to use our erasers. They can start small, like I did in college with these small Zentangle tiles, as they refer to them. And here are some examples of Zentangle patterns that I show my students and will link in the video's description. Here are some examples of my students' work. They were intrigued and fascinated by this relaxing method of drawing, and each one turned out beautiful and unique. However, the end result is not the point. It's the process of achieving a meditative, Zen-like state while creating. Now most Zentangles start with pen or ink, but we are going to start with a pencil. As we get more comfortable, we can move away from our pencil. You're going to just draw some geometric or organic shapes, or straight lines or wavy lines, creating a unique composition. As we create our Zentangle art, let's talk a little bit about the benefits. First, it boosts creativity. Zentangle encourages kids and adults to think creatively and explore their artistic side. Each pattern is a building block that can be combined in countless ways to create unique designs. There are no mistakes in Zentangle. Go wherever your pen, or in this case, pencil, takes you. Number 2, it enhances focus. The repetitive nature of Zentangle drawing helps improve concentration and attention to detail. It encourages you to focus on the present moment and let go of other distractions. Number 3, it promotes relaxation. Engaging in Zentangle can be calming. The process of drawing repetitive patterns can have a meditative effect, reducing stress and anxiety. Next, it improves fine motor skills. Zentangle requires precise movements which help develop those skills. This is especially beneficial for younger kids as they practice control and coordination. And lastly, Zentangle builds confidence. Completing a Zentangle design gives you a sense of accomplishment. As you practice this method, you'll be proud of the beautiful art one can create with such simple patterns. To enhance your artwork, consider using a variety of different sizes of Sharpies. The varying line qualities will enhance the visual interest of your composition. Also consider coloring in a few of your areas. This again will just help with the visual interest, moving your eye around the entire composition and giving certain elements more visual weight. Once you've finished creating your unique Zentangle background, it's time to grab your pre-cut watercolor paper to create your paint splash. Now, I like to encourage my students to use their previous knowledge of color theory while selecting their color scheme. So whether they're going to do rainbow order, warm or cool colors, or analogous, the choice is up to you as the artist. Once your paint has dried, it's time to grab your scissors and begin cutting out all of your pieces from your paintbrush. And I always go outside the edge just a little bit. And then your paint splash, where you're going to want to cut sort of these rounded edges to make it look as if the paint is dripping. I like to create a frame or border by gluing my Zentangle background onto a piece of black construction paper and then hot gluing the paint splash on the front in the center, and then lastly placing the paintbrush on top of that paint splash. Well done, my most amazing artists. I hope you enjoyed learning about this peaceful, Zen-like meditative creative process where we included a little mixed media. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and I can't wait to create with you again very soon.